and liking that an individual displays towards another, while respect is admiration for someone because of their qualities or achievements. Um, I'm inclined to say that they both work hand in hand. Um, we fall in love, we fall out of love, but um, with someone, and we also have respect and we lose respect for someone. So I believe you know, they coexist. What say you?
Do you really believe that you can fall out of love?
Of course. Of
Hmm.
course.
Well, that should be another topic because I don't think you can fall out of love.
What do you mean?
Um, Love is something from the heart, right?
Love should be something
Appreciate
from the heart.
you might not appreciate what the person have done. You might not want to be so close to the person, but love is love.
I may like you, I may not love you.
You just like your husband.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking in general. I
Okay.
don't think we love everybody.
Now I'm not saying that you're gonna love everybody. Um,
You could be in love with someone and due to, circumstances, reasons beyond your control, you fall out of love with that person.
okay, and that is why I think there's a slight difference between respect and love.
There is. But
There's a
I would
slight
say that
difference between respect and love. Let's welcome Sister Verna Graham Robinson to our platform tonight, and let's welcome our own, and that would be no other than Brother Denrick Carter. Good to have you with us tonight, my brother. And we are continuing our topic from the last time, and is it better to be loved or respected? Now, do you want your wife to love you or you want her to respect you? Uh,
both.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah. When it comes to any relationship for that matter, more so a relationship where you're married, um, you do love the person and you do respect the person. Um, there are times where you have disagreements, so on and so forth, and you question yourself: Do I even love this person in that moment? You know, and also you have situations where one spouse may show disrespect for the other. But I think we should strive to um, have both exhibited each and every day.
But let me ask you. Let me ask you though. You say you'd want both,
Of course.
but if I love you, don't you think that automatically I'm gonna respect you?
No.
Oh, so I can love you and don't respect you.
Yeah. And we use that word love sometimes so loosely. I love you, I love you, and love you. But do we actually really know what love is? Yes,
Wow.
love is a feeling. Love is um, the way how you treat me, um, your affection towards me, right? And how you display it. Respect, on the other hand, um, sometimes, you see spouses um, say things to the other spouse, and you were like, what? What did you just say? And that shows that you don't respect that person. Because if you respect me, you would not say what you said.
Okay. Sister Arlene. Oh, it's gone. Sister
Well,
Arlene says,
let me read it.
um, she said, I may treat you with respect, but not necessarily love you.
True.
But if I really love you, it's gone. If I really love you, sorry.
Uh,
Okay, she said, if it's gone again. You have it there?
I'm trying to
Oh,
see. I
keep
don't know
moving.
why it's going so fast.
Keep moving.
Uh,
Okay. She said, I may treat you with respect, but not necessarily love you. But if I really love you, I will definitely treat you with respect. Uh,
yeah, I agree
Actually,
with
you
her.
should have both love and respect. But do you think that when we talk about respect,
Hmm.
the same way the female view respect,
Hmm.
do you think that a male view respect the same way?
No, because I think women put more emphasis on love as well as respect. I think, and this is just my opinion, when it benefits a male, then, for example, if the relationship is going according to how he wants it, then he's inclined to be more lovable and show more respect. But if that female, does something that irritates him or belittles him, whatever, then the love start to waver. So will the respect.
Mm. Oh, okay. I'm laughing because I think that's another topic because I view love different from the way you view love. Um,
How do
you're
you
sounding
feel?
you're sounding you're sounding like if you're in a relationship and based on how the person treats you today, that's the way you're gonna love
No,
him.
no, no. That's not what I'm saying.
If
That's not
he's
what
not
I'm
nice to
saying.
you,
That's no, that's not what I'm saying. That would be very childish. You know, um, when you are in a serious relationship, um, you express to the person, I love you. That's the first thing that comes off, right? You fall in love with the person, right? You get to know the person, you fall in love with the person, and you start to build on that relationship based on um, as time goes on, how that person treats you. Um, Respect now plays a bigger part in the relationship because you could say that you love me, but do things on the contrary, which is questionable, right? And you may say that you love me, but when you're in public with me, you may put me down. You may say all kinds of derogatory things,
but that's
but that
just
will
saying.
tell me that um, the level of respect is not there. But on the other hand, you say that you love me. How could you say that you love me, but say these things in public?
Right,
So that's a lack of respect.
because I think if I love you, I think love is action. It's not it's not just a feeling. So if I love you, I will not go and backbite you with your friends or with my friends. And
But
I'm
it
not
depends
saying
on
that
the
I'm not.
situation.
No, when I say backbite, That means I'm not saying that because you're my wife. I won't go to somebody and say, you know, this, what do you think about this and this, and get some advice from the person, whatever. So I'm not gonna say that you will not say nothing on the opposite side about your partner. But I think that it's even out of love sometimes why you go and search for
But you have to be
counseling.
mindful of what you communicate with another
Yeah, that's
person
what I say.
pertaining to your
No, not just
spouse.
another person. That's why I say you go and search for counsel, wise counsel. Let's welcome
But but before
before you go. Let's welcome Sister Portia Chin. Good to have you, and Sister Alicia Lopez. It's good to have you with us tonight. And I see there's a gentleman named Chab Tabajona McKinnon. Good to have you with us, Mr. Tabajona McKinnon. And that's our engineer, um, Mr. Tonto. If you want the best engineer from out of Linstead, call. And if you have your wedding and you want to get it done, he takes the best pictures also. Um, Good to have you with us tonight, and we appreciate your entire family, your wife, and your sons. Um, Good to be a part of you, sister Verna Robinson said. First, we must love ourselves and respect each other like God love everyone. And there's a lot of people who talks about love, but they don't know what is love. They don't even know how to love themselves.
and that's I'm glad that she mentioned that, because and yeah, that's facts, because you have to first love yourself and before you seek someone to love you, and that's the we have a lot of people with low self-esteem based on that. You're looking for um gratification and validation from someone else instead of first loving yourself for who you are, accepting yourself for who you are, you know, and whatever you're lacking, try to work on, those things that you find that are not beneficial to you, because we all have our flaws and whatever. And instead of, like I said, looking for validation from someone, try to find ways and means to better yourself first before seeking love from someone else. Not that love from someone else is not a good thing, it is. But when you do love yourself and accept who you are as your own individual, whoever comes along and say that they love you today and they fall out of love with you tomorrow, it will bother you, yes, but you will bounce back from that, because at the end of the day, I have to love and respect myself first and foremost before I seek that from someone else.
Do you think that with love there are different levels? There are different levels of love or different
Um,
type of love?
well, yes, I would say there are different types of love, because the love that you have for your parents or your children is different from the love that you have for your spouse or your
But
friends.
let me ask you then. Let's welcome Sister Valerie Davis. Good to see you. Good to be Good to have you with us tonight. We ask you as you come on, please share. Please share the program. Sharing is caring. Um, just hit the share button as you come on. But if if Oh, you're
All right.
looking at me like, what's the question now?
No, I'm just
If you're
waiting
in
to hear what you're
church, if you
saying.
are in church and the brother come up to you and said, "I love you, Sister Jackson," how would you view that?
What it's I mean, like a church family, it's automatic for you to hear someone say I love you, and then you just repeat it and say I love you too.
Right.
But
But it's a
that's
different type
church
of
love.
love. Oh, it's a church love.
That's church love.
It's different from when your husband or your wife said, "I love you."
Right. Yeah.
Something just trigger off in your heart.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Like if I say to you, "No, I love you, honey."
I love you too, my dear.
Well, you whisper it.
I love you too, dear.
Okay, let's hear from Sister Arlene. What Sister Arlene say?
Okay, she says, during dating, do you see how much love with respect each have for the other? Why should it change during marriage or during any relationship? Love and respect go hand in hand with a successful relationship, regardless of disagreements, heated discussion, differences. Love and respect for each other must never be lost in any relationship or friendship or even families. In the general consensus of things, yes, that is true. However, it doesn't always flow that way. We do have family members that we love dearly, and there are times that there are disagreements in our families that causes friction to the point where we stop speaking. We have no type of interaction. And in my opinion, I would think that, or in my opinion, when that occurs, the level of love that you once had is not on the same plateau now that, you have a disagreement or you're not communicating.
But let me ask you then. But before I ask you the question, let's welcome Sister Michelle Walker with us tonight. And as I said, Sister Michelle Walker.
Yeah, it's my cousin,
Oh, that's your cousin. I don't think you're sure.
Charmaine.
But that's Charmaine.
Hmm.
Okay, because I thought I have a friend named Michelle Walker, and I was gonna give you a story. I know Michelle. The first time we went to a funeral, we buried a lizard together. So that's from how fast. I thought it was that Michelle. Are
A
you sure?
lizard.
You sure that's Michelle? You sure that?
Click on the icon.
You sure that?
Let me see, because I can't see it from mine.
Oh, well, I can't open it from here. Well, Michelle will understand, and she will indicate if it's her. She will tell her that yes, we know each other from baby, and we went to a funeral. I wonder if she remember though. Went to a funeral to bury a lizard.
Went to a funeral to
Yeah,
bury
it
a
was a
lizard.
funeral in my house, in my yard.
Oh,
And
you both had your own little
yeah,
private funeral.
yeah, it was a funeral in my yard for bury a lizard, and so Michelle and I been friends from baby. If that's the Michelle, let's welcome Sister Karen Miller Walters. Good to have you spending some time with us tonight, Sister Karen Miller Walters. And we encourage you as you come on, please share the program. As you come on, please share the program. We want to welcome Sister Danielle Simit Tyndale. So, just in case you don't know who we were talking about, that's Sister Danielle Simit Tyndale, and this is Sister Danielle Simit Tyndale. Stay with us.
purpose on earth. We all have a calling, but we fail to obey Him. Let us think about the consequence we'll face. Surrender our lives to Him. Surrender our hearts to the King. Let Him be our guide. Accept the light by surrendering all. Surrendering all. Ooh, let Him be our guide. Accept the light. Surrender all to Him. If only we knew the God we serve. If only we knew our purpose on earth. We all have a calling, but we fail to obey Him. Let us think about the consequence we'll face. Surrender our lives to Him. Surrender our hearts to the King. Let Him be our guide. Accept the light by surrendering all. Surrendering all. Ooh, let Him be our guide. Accept the light. Surrender all to Him. There are some struggles that we may face, heartaches and sorrows, but God is always there. When the world starts to crumble and it's more than you can bear, just lift your voice to Jesus and He'll be right there. Surrender our lives to Him. Surrender our hearts to the King. Let Him be our guide. 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 Accept the light. Surrender all to Him. Surrender all to Him.
Welcome back, and that was Sister Daniel Simit Tyndale. Surrender all to Him, to the King. Hopefully, we could get her on with us next week or sometime one Tuesday, so we could talk more about this song and our future plans. That was Daniel Simit Tyndale, and we want you to support this upcoming artist. Let's Before you get back on, let's welcome brother World Changer. That's brother Garrick. Um, and if you don't know who is World Changer, that's Dr. Keisa Peart husband, and he's on every Sunday. We wanted to join brother Gart Garrick every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. We want to welcome Dr. George Brown. Good to have you with us. We welcome Brother Alan Dole from the San Susie studio. Good to have you. And thanks for joining us. And we are talking about tonight, is it better to be loved or respected? Do you want me to love you? But for you, which one you rather? You want me to love you or you want to
Well,
respect you?
I would say both.
Or you want me to both to love you and respect you.
Yes. I don't think, and as you mentioned that, as you asked me that, that's the same thing Miss Arlene asked. Do you think which one do you think is priority of the two?
Oh.
I wouldn't say one takes priority over the other. Um, they're both essential in a relationship, right? It's just that sometimes the things that a person may say or do shows a lack of respect, right? You may love the person, yes, but you may waver in how you talk to the person, um, how you yeah.
Because you're going right back. You're going right back there on the respect. I'm all right if you don't love me, you respect me. I could live with that, right? Because if there's a respect, I don't see the love must be trodden right behind it. But if you don't respect me, you can't tell me you love me. You respect, and as I said, maybe you can have different level of respect. Also, you respect your boss,
Mhm.
but you
True.
don't
Wouldn't
love your
necessarily
boss. You
love
don't
my
love
boss.
you don't love your boss, but
Hmm.
you respect your boss.
Right.
So it's just depends and who. Sister Patricia McPherson says sometimes they say that they love. I have to wonder what person this was saying that they were truly love. They truly love you.
Where did that love go?
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I asked
Yeah, I
you.
mean, some people use the word love just randomly or, you know, to benefit them. You know, um, a person may say that they love you in order to gain something from you, you know, and after they receive whatever they want from you, then, like she said, where did the love go?
Exactly.
Right?
Um, Sister Esther Myers said, "Love automatically comes with respect. Love conquers it all." So and I tend to believe that because if I love you, I don't see how I love you and I don't respect you. It don't make sense. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. I said I love you, but at the same time it just diss you up.
Yeah, so you have no respect for me.
Th-
Actually, that love is questionable. I would say to myself, well, the way you're talking to me or the way you're treating me, and you say you love me, how could you treat someone that way and say that you love them?
Yeah, I want to go back to something that Sister Arlene said. I don't know if you could go back to it because I wanted to comment on it when she said about the first love, like when the Bible, when you just meet the person and that person love you and respect you and they will take you out
Oh,
and
and
or
then once you get married,
right,
it pretty much.
but why I disagree with a part of it because as men sometimes we look at that spending as investment.
Why should I be an investment?
Yeah, because it all right. If a man a carry out a nice girl like you, that's why I say with love and respect, men see it different. So
Some men,
let's
not all
talk.
men.
Let's talk now. Most men, if them see that boy carry her to a nice restaurant 2 times and not much now go on, you think say you gonna get a third time to go sit in that restaurant with that same man?
That's why I said we as women, we need to love ourselves so much that if we go on a date once or twice and that person decides that, well, because I'm not venturing into what he wants me to venture into, then pretty much there's not going to be a third date.
Well, that's why I told you before that when I start my date at McDonald's or Burger
Oh,
King.
well,
One of them getting expensive. No, I think it's which one?
I
McDonald's,
couldn't tell you.
because I started there. That means say
Oh, not with me, of
I'm
course.
saying back in the days when you Mr. Carter is asked if you're talking on an individual time or an intimate basis. We are talking now, Mr. Carter. If we carry out a church sister, that's just on a regular basis for a McDonald's. We not expect nothing, and if we not carry out no church sister, I expect her to order nothing too expensive
Because
neither.
you're cheap.
Well, I'm cheap. Well, that's all right. So I carry out a church sister. We just maybe going visiting, and you go order lobster. No man, your husband have got pay for that.
Oh, wait, back up, back up, back up, back up. So why would you be taking a church
That's what I
sister
said. We are
out
go
when
visiting.
she have a
No, the
husband?
sister and I might be going visiting. We might go visit a sick. We might go visit somebody. We
But
might
you
go for,
offered to take her out
but not for
based
anyway. Let's
on
not stay. Let's stay right here. I would just to
no,
Mr. Carter
but you opened
because
that can of worm.
yeah, but we said let's go for lunch or whatever. I didn't say go for dinner. Why would I take her?
Lunch or whatever you offered.
Yes,
So
but no. Yes, but you must stay in line. Stay in line. Don't order
I'm
lobster.
ordering the lobster because you offered to take me out.
Anyway, you're trying to get me upset.
You started it.
Mr.
You
World,
started it.
Mr. World Change just said, okay, you respect a person, position, or office. So the question, World Change, if you're still with us, do you respect your wife? Can you say the position? I want to know what's the position or the office. But what if your wife is in that picture? Would you respect the position, office, and your wife, or you just love your wife? Let me hear back from you if you're still with us.
You have to, you first have to love your spouse, right? And then as you get to know your spouse, respect. Well, actually, what am I saying? Let me rephrase what I'm saying.
Mhm.
For me, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
However, you can fall out of love based on how your spouse um, begins to treat you. The level of respect will diminish as well.
No.
Because okay, let's say my husband is the breadwinner of our home, right? And all of a sudden he picks up this habit of gambling, right? So now that income is not what it used to be because you're now investing in this habits. So the level of respect that I once had for you, it's gonna decrease because you do not value you do not value the relationship like you once did. And if you loved me the way you said you do, me communicating to you about your new habits, you would take that into consideration and say, well, my wife does love me. So, out of concern for me, she is voicing, her opinion, or not even opinion. She's now speaking about, or she's concerned about what's going on because it affects the home.
Mm. Sister Arlene said, investment, Mr. Jackson, that still should not stop the respect. Even if you move on, you choose to impress that church sister by taking her out. her choice what she eats.
Exactly. Exactly. You
Well,
open up Pandora's box and say
no,
to this
but you
church
cannot
sister,
go
wait,
in.
wait,
We should have a
wait,
discussion.
wait. You and this particular church sister decides to go visiting. You are the one that offered to go and have lunch. She didn't suggest to you, let's go and have lunch. You are the one that asked her or suggested to go to lunch.
I don't
She
know, Mr.
agreed.
Carter. If Mr. Carter is still with us, I want to hear from him. Because I don't understand. If I take a church sister out for lunch and she go and order lobster, she don't know how my pockets stay. Right? And that would be the last time
So
she get
why
a
did
chance.
you ask her to go to lunch then?
Because we're out in the field and we said we must be hungry. Nice enough to say let's get something to eat. But you go order lobster and carrot juice? No, man. That's somebody here look.
If I was that church sister, I'd order lobster to eat immediately and another one to take home.
Hmm. You know, might have to pay for that yourself.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yes.
Yes, I do notice the menu of a variety, Sister Arlene, but I went in and I ordered first. I said, can I have a medium curry chicken with white rice?
She
Why
may
you
not
don't look
like
in the
curry
same? Why you
chicken.
don't look in the same?
She-
Why you gotta look in seafood?
Maybe she doesn't eat chicken. She eats seafood.
No, you said maybe she don't eat curry chicken.
Yeah, she
Well,
doesn't
eat stew
eat chicken.
chicken.
She doesn't eat chicken at all. She eats seafood. So I'm with that church sister. You order that seafood, girl. And order two. But yeah, we have to Jesus. Jackson.
Huh?
Yeah, see, you're getting heated.
Yeah.
Why is it that you bring this up and then when you know I voice my opinion on it, then you get irritated.
No, because it just bring me back to I remember
He
my
is,
friend.
Miss Arlene. He is.
But 'cause I remember Sister Arlene that my friend introduced me to a friend that he have years upon years ago. So we said, let's go get a bite. Let's go get a bite. Would you believe me? I want to cry every time I remember that. The girl ordered steak. No, sorry, lobster. Lobster to eat, and then she ordered another meal, shrimp and whatever to go,
Hey, that's my kind of girl.
and mix. But guess what?
What?
That's over almost 20 years, and I never see that girl again. Every day she asks, I tell my friend, until I get back that money. Oh, she know I have all that money. I was so upset. I didn't even want to take her back home. I wanted to say, I want to go to the bathroom and just leave her right there. Oh, you couldn't meet somebody for the
Come
first
on.
time and you want a meal to go also. Seafood in Jamaica. Let's keep it moving.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
Okay, Mr. Carter. Let me hear Mr. Carter say. How can you say, it's moving so fast, Mr. Carter?
Okay, let me
How can you say that you love me and tell me that you are sorry? No, Mr. Carter, the question I'm asking you, you and this church sister go on a Bible study, right? And on the way back, you said, let's get something to eat. You order a stew chicken with rice, white rice. She jump and order grilled lobster. A grilled lobster. How would you feel about that? That's just a church sister. I think I don't think Sister Altia is saying that you're too cheap.
very much so.
But I don't think
You
that's
hit the
cheap.
nail on the head.
I don't think that's cheap, Sister Altia.
Yes,
I don't
it
think that's cheap.
is.
No.
Yes, it is. She
I
didn't
want to
say,
hear from-
she
I want
did
to hear
not
from
say
Mr.
to you, and we're diverting a bit, but
Yeah.
she did not say to you, let's go and have lunch after the Bible study or whatever. You were the one that opened up your mouth and
And
said, let's go have lunch.
So why she couldn't use her conscience and said,
listen,
okay, the brother was
listen.
nice enough to take me for lunch. Let me order a chicken.
I said, the woman that eat chicken. You didn't hear me. She only eats seafood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Brother Danville. Brother Danville, let's welcome Brother Danville. And Brother Danville agreed me and said, whoa.
No, no, no. Don't drag him
Brother
into
Danville
this.
agreed me. Brother
No, no,
Danville
no, no,
said,
no, no.
whoa.
No, no, no. Wow
That
doesn't mean that he
sister,
agreed with you.
that sister chest is high. Right? That's what he said, Brother Danville from the American Gospel Show. We wanted to join Brother Danville every time he's on.
That's why.
And now,
This is Fitzroy Jackson
And I am Susan Jackson.
from Chat with the Jacksons, and I'm locked into the Jamaican Gospel Show with Brother Danville Howell. Keep it locked, don't touch that dial. Yeah, that's Brother Danville Howell from the American Gospel Show. We want you to join Brother Danville every Thursday from 8 until you say when, and every Sunday from 8 until you say when. He's not like us. He don't go hour and a half. He go like for 4 hours. And he been doing it for over 12, going 13 years. We wanted to join Brother Danville Howell. He have a marathon going with a fundraising. We wanted to join him and support this brother. True man of God. See, Brother Danville said,
no, I'm
yes,
laughing.
yes, so true.
So
I think
true
Brother
to
Danville,
what?
yeah, Brother Danville is staying
um,
on the, Brother Danville is staying on the fence.
No, 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 no. I want him to elaborate.
Right, because
But
you still on the
before
fence.
Before he elaborates, Miss Arlene, I just love you. She says, you love the Christ in her enough to respect her belly wishes and treat her well.
And she should love the Christ in me to respect my pocket, that she's just a church sister and should not order a lobster without a discussion
Well, that
from
will
me.
teach you a lesson. Anytime you go to Bible study or whatever, go to Bible study and make your way home.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. She will never get another meal.
Well, that should be a lesson for
A matter
you,
of fact,
for everybody.
I wouldn't even want to go back and study with her. Right. See what
my
Brother Danville is saying? That sister chest is very high.
No, but you men are just cheap.
You know, it's not like we are
Why?
friend, and we say, right, next week when they come, I go buy a lobster. You know? You can understand that, but if you just walk into a restaurant and you go order lobster, no, man, you might have to go pay for that too.
Anyway, let's move from that right now.
Yeah, let me see, Mr. Carter did understand. Sometimes love come, love come different ways.
Nice.
Sometimes love come your way without you noticing it. It gives you
time.
zero time to get your act together.
That's true. That's true because sometimes you meet someone and, right away you click with that person for whatever reasons, the qualities that you're looking for,
But is that love? Is that
Wait,
love?
let me finish. The qualities that you're looking for, this person exhibits them. And based on that, you find yourself more drawn to that person. Wherein now, you start falling for that person much faster than you would normally.
I wanted
do
to
in a
read. I wanted to
relationship.
read again what Mr. Carter said. I wanted to read again because as he said, it give you zero time to get your
Your act
act together.
because of
Zero
the-
time.
Right, because this
So how would you
person-
find out it's zero time? How do you find out all of these qualities and whatever?
That's what I'm saying. You see the person, you meet someone and you right away see the qualities about
Oh.
this person.
You can
In a
see
short
somebody for the
space of
first time. You
time.
might click with the person,
We're
but
not
you can't
talking about
see
the
me.
first time. You may have known this person, let's say a month.
It said zero time to
Okay.
get your act in order. Zero
Right.
time.
He zero time meaning that
Zero time meaning you're going to the airport and you see a nice
No,
girl.
that's not what he means. That's not what he means. But anyway,
Sister Verna says, that is true, Mr. Jackson. RHSI. After all.
Well, you couldn't be going to Bible study with me if I
But we
was.
say we go to Bible study with, when there's a lobster study.
Oh
Ah,
my gosh.
okay. So we say that.
One thing my mother taught me is always, always have your own money, regardless of whomever it is. Husband, brother, church brother, whoever
No,
it
if
is.
it's a church
Always
sister,
have your
if
own
it's a
money.
church sister birthday or some special occasion, I will plan. You understand? Say next time when they
Plan
come,
what?
next time when they come, she said, Brother Jackson, I never have lobster before.
Well,
And
why
I
would
said,
she
next
say
time,
that?
because she never eat lobster. But she had tried to tell me if I buy her one, you know.
No,
So me
but
tell her
why
maybe
would somebody
next
just
time
come
I
out
will
and
plan
say
that.
if it's a birthday coming up or whatever?
No, I'm
Why
not
would
talking
she
about birthday. I'm
say?
talking about the only way I would buy a lobster
Can we get off of that topic, please?
just for a stranger like that. Um yes, because that's what I think, we can say the same thing when it comes on to male and female. We can say the same thing and it's a different meaning
Of course.
just because of who you are. A man might say something and it get a different meaning, and a woman might say the same thing. Because we might say, a sister might say, well, I don't have nothing to wear, like you would say, I don't have nothing to wear to the function. You are not saying that you don't have nothing to wear to the function. You are saying that you don't have nothing new to wear to
Well,
the function. A man might say, I don't have nothing for wear to the function. You know what the man mean? Him not have nothing clean for wear to the function. So we might say the same thing, we don't have nothing to wear, but it's not that we don't have nothing to wear. So I might view love and respect different from how you view it.
okay. So how?
You view love and respect through a pink lens. When you see
Explain.
pink, is love and all those things. As a man, we see through a blue lens. And when they pick pink, when they put pink and blue together, you get purple.
Jackson, for
Just,
real?
just like your lips. I'm just rhyming. Brother Danville gonna, at least I can do a song.
Oh my God.
I do a song together. Put a pink and blue together, give it purple lips.
Moving
Okay.
right along.
Moving right along. What Sister Arlene said.
Sister
We
Arlene
ask you to
says,
share. We ask you to share the program. As you come on, please share. Please share the program.
okay, she says, why have one without the other? The lack of either one causes a breakdown in a relationship. A work relationship or even family relationships are different. This causes divorce, separation, embarrassment with no respect and pain where love lacks. Yeah. Yeah, because you often hear women say, he has no respect for me. Um, you know, the things that he does, the way he speaks to me, he has no respect for me. How dare him say that to me?
hmm So you might, but sometimes you might say something, and it depends on how too. Because I might say something to you that you don't like, and you might think it's a disrespect because you don't like it. But guess what? It's the truth. And there comes a time that I have to tell you the truth in a respectful manner.
But
You
you
just
weren't
don't like.
saying it in a respectful manner.
Yeah, I don't think a man gonna go to his wife and disrespect her. He shouldn't. But at least you gotta be a man. You gotta even a wife. You gotta be strong about it. Keep talking about the same thing. Like you know, there are many times I tell her not to leave your shoes in the in the staircase.
I'm
Put the
like,
shoes them nice and neat. Put the shoes
really?
them right. Pack them nice
Really?
and neat.
Oh,
And you just set
really?
them off and gone upstairs, leave them.
Oh,
And how much
really?
time I have to talk to you about that? So
Really?
sometime, but next week now I'm gonna be real firm with that. And come upstairs and wake you up like my father said. Go back downstairs put those shoes together. Right and the right, left and left.
You sure you're talking about me?
Yeah, because I'm tired of it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you need to, get organized. Put your shoes. During courtship, men saw pink. Your
Oh, Lord.
sister Arlene agreed with me, During courtship, the men, just pink. All them sees just love
Uh-huh.
and all those
And when you
things.
get full pleasure in the relationship, now
It,
what do you
it,
see?
it turned to purple.
And what does it turn to for the woman?
Well, I'm not sure.
Turns
She
black.
must know. She must know what it turned to.
It's black, full black.
Oh, it turned black.
Mm-hmm.
Black is walk. Who did say that?
No, it's not black. She said it's crack is whack.
Crack is walk.
Whitney Houston.
Oh, and black you never go back.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, at the end
Mhm.
of the day, I would say that they go hand in hand. Um were you
Yeah.
saying something?
No, I agree with you
Yeah, and we
because
shouldn't lose sight of the fact that respect is vital, to a relationship. Um
right because lack of love and lack of respect also can break up,
yeah,
can lead
it's
to
going to.
divorce
It's
and so
going
forth.
to lead to divorce.
So if you see that if you're in a relationship and you see that your partner is stepping over line a little, don't let it get out of control.
That's when you need to have a conversation.
Right.
You
You
know.
don't like it. You know have a conversation with him or her
Hmm.
and straighten it out early
Hmm.
because sometimes they're just testing you and they might come halfway today and tomorrow they want to come three quarter and by the next day they want to fully diss you. But if you diss me, you miss me. Right? So, we have to
Oh,
you have
yeah.
to know how to talk to each other.
Yes.
And not just know how to talk to each other, we also have to learn how to answer, respond back.
Hmm.
Because, fire and fire is more fire. You understand?
So that's why it's important that you don't answer when you're heated. You
Hmm.
know, um, try as best as possible to calm yourself down because sometimes when we respond when we're upset, it comes out very wrong, and then you have to apologize. But even in the apology, it's not, you may apologize, yes, but what was said cuts very deep. So just to be a little bit transparent, once upon a time, um I used to just fire off at the tongue without even thinking. Whatever came to my mouth, I would just say it. And then, I found that I would always be apologizing. But like I said, you may apologize, but the damage is already done.
Mm.
So I had to learn to um, be mindful of my approach when I'm angry. You know, like the saying goes, silence is golden.
Sometimes.
But I guarantee you, once I'm calm, I am going to approach the situation, right or wrong.
Yeah, that is all
Okay.
right. And sometimes I think I forget about it and I say, Lord, we'll move on. And I just get a call. So we need to have a meeting at 6:30 tonight. Yeah, me be gone on my bed from 5 o'clock.
Oh my
Love and respect is something it's something to balance. First we have good relationship. And I can agree with you more, Sister Verna. You have it's a balanced thing. You know,
Yes, that is
yeah,
so true.
you can't say you love me, you don't respect me. You can't say you respect me and you don't love me. And we're talking like intimate love. You know, they have to you have to balance it. You have to balance the love with the respect.
Okay, let me see if I have any more points that I wanted to cover. Oh,
But but let me ask you while you're looking, if your husband if your husband, this is a serious one now. If your husband don't respect you, will you show him respect, or because he don't respect you, you not gonna respect him?
well, it worked both ways. I'm not gonna be sitting there knowing that you have no respect for me, and I'm supposed to be respecting you morning, noon, and night. No, it's not gonna happen.
So you're saying then respect is something that you have to earn,
Definitely.
and but also disrespect something you have to earn also.
Disrespect. No, I
Yeah,
don't.
because
I don't
if
need
I
to earn
respect you,
disrespect.
no, if I respect you,
So I'm supposed to
mhm.
absorb the fact that keep absorbing the lack of respect for me,
No, yeah,
right?
I know you're shocked,
And
but I'm on your side. You know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing you're saying. I know you always think that I'm opposing you, but I'm saying the same thing you're saying. I'm saying that the same way you have to earn the respect, then the same way you have to earn the disrespect. I can respect you, and then you disrespect me. Yeah, I have to do something for you to disrespect me, so I earn it. But I still don't believe in because I disrespect you, you're gonna disrespect me.
I may not disrespect you. I may just ignore you. You get the silent treatment for a very long time, which in fact is a form of disrespect.
Exactly, that's a form of disrespect.
But
Mm.
yeah, it, and it's I don't know how people are how couples, and it do happen all the time. You're in the same household, and you don't speak for weeks, possibly months. How does that work? you know,
Are you asking me?
no, I'm just yeah, like
Oh,
because obviously there's no respect.
right. If a relationship is going for months without you trying to patch that up, then then something is radically wrong.
Hmm.
I think you should. The Bible said, "Don't let the sun go down on your wrath." I
That
wonder how much
happens a
of
lot.
us. I wonder how much of us
Adhere to that.
adhere to
and
that because let's see what.
and truth be told, I don't think you know we do at times, and I'm
Yeah.
just talking about couples in general. Um, we go to bed and not speaking to each other. Not that it's right; it's not right actually, but
Ex
sometimes your spouse really
get
get
on
on
the
your last nerve to the point where you're like,
yeah. Looking at my face when I answer so. But Sister Arlene said, "Do it when at that time when I really get when at that time when I really get under your skin." Sister Arlene said, "Do you suggest counseling when there is a lack of one or either or the two in a relationship? The love is gone and the respect is gone. I wonder what counseling gonna do because all if I had a burnout by now
yeah, you might as well go your separate
relationship to
ways.
find out what caused the breakdown. Um, if no one is willing to admit that this is happening."
So you see, then that's where the major problem lies because if no one is willing to say, well, okay, let's go to counseling and address
Mm-hmm.
what has been happening that causes um, the lack of respect, or we are no longer feeling that love that was once there, then you might as well go your separate ways. But if you are willing to say, well, let's try to save this relationship, let's really find out what's the root cause of what is causing us to, feel this way, or what is causing this relationship to break down, then there is a chance that the relationship can be saved. But, sometimes we find ourselves being so headstrong, right? We don't want to compromise. We just feel that it's my way or the highway. But in order for a relationship to really work, you have to compromise. You have to communicate. You have to let that person, let your spouse know how you feel. You have to have those tough conversations, and I find that by doing so, you respect your spouse more.
I agree. I agree with you, but then I'm thinking that if a relationship, for me, if a relationship reach to the point where it's just about disrespect, there's no respect there. Because I think a relationship, the Bible said a man should love his wife the way Christ loved the church and gave himself for it.
Right.
Now, if I love my wife the way Christ loved the church, I will not disrespect well, I shouldn't disrespect my wife. You look at me like me disrespect you sometimes, so let me correct it up. Well, I shouldn't disrespect my wife.
Do you want me to go there?
All right? Right? And I should disrespect because the way Christ loved the church, Christ may give him life for it. And then sometimes we as men, we say some things that we really wonder if we are serious.
Yeah.
Because when I first meet you, how much time it is I make climb Maca tree for you?
Oh, so you wouldn't do it now?
And then, me take a bullet for you.
So you wouldn't do it now?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that some men, sometimes you say something, but it's just to get the woman. So, whoa, I never heard that before. You got Princess, you know what he said to me last night? He will climb a maca tree for me and come down headway naked.
Oh, my God.
You see, Mr. Carter, it's coming in, but he was coming in at this point late. But it's not open legs. I said, open the Bible. He said, if a woman open her legs because of a plate, that's cheap. And there's a lot of, well, we could flip that also because a lot of men, if you now open your leg, him now buy a plate of food,
True. And
So
I just think that they're just so to me that's just very low, because you to me as a
it's low on
man,
both sides because
no,
you
no,
want to
you
eat me
as a
out.
man,
You want
as
to
a
eat me out
man
and not
don't
give me nothing.
value yourself, which in turn makes you don't value that woman, because what
But what she value, I see we come back on this thing again, but what she value, she knows she don't want me, but she want the most expensive things on the menu. Anyway, women, let's close by saying a woman love it's different from men. When a woman love you, she want all of your attention.
hello,
She want all of your time,
hello,
right? And she need all of everything.
hello.
She don't leave no space with the church sister. We get a plate,
Hell no.
we get the plate of lobster. Okay, let's read what Sister Verna say that there.
She says sometimes these never have a good time in their earlier years. So when they get married, that's where the love and the love
and disrespect come in.
Yeah.
Because we never get time to really know each other because I can't understand. We've been dating for a while, and after I get married, they tell me say, boy, him very disrespectful.
But
You didn't
she
see the signs.
made a valuable point
Hmm.
because sometimes you go into relationships and the way how that man treats a woman, it's questionable. But they may have they were raised seeing their father treat their mom a particular way, and or the mother treat the father a particular way, and that's all they knew,
Hmm.
and they thought that that was right. So now you're an adult and you're in a relationship and you start doing the same things because no one pointed it out to you that that's not the correct way. So you now, in this new relationship, these are what you bring to the table to this woman. So you have to, these are learned behavior. So now you have to be, all of this has to be unlearned. And some
Hmm.
men are not willing to, but if that relationship means a lot to you, then you should take the necessary steps to learn how to treat that woman, right? First and foremost, you have
Mm.
to realize that what you once knew, that's not the correct way.
Mm. Well, Mr. Carter says, and this is powerful.
Mhm.
He says, but the woman could be the reason for the husband to do gambling. That's where he find happiness. There's no happiness in the home, only disrespect, only whatever. Sometimes his mother gets slapped up and whatever. So him
Yeah,
stay
and
out with the boys them where he find happiness on the street.
where he thinks that's happiness. But
Well,
I feel that if you reach to that point where gambling is self-satisfacting, satisfactory rather, knowing that it creates a problem in the marriage, then you might as well make that conscious decision to say, well, if I'm around that person, it's always going to be strife and conflict or whatever. Then I think you need to, really assess that relationship and say to yourself, this is not something that I want to continue.
but why the wife don't assess the relationship and said instead of my husband want to stay down at the bar and drink and gamble,
But
why I don't
maybe,
curve it and
but
be a
maybe she
different
has
person?
talked, a million times about what is bothering her.
And
And
that said him
you,
go
as the
gamble.
husband, no, 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 listen to me. And you, as the husband, has not taken the time to say, well, you know what? She has addressed this so many times. Obviously, this is something that's concerning to her. Let me take the time to really listen and try to do something about it to make the situation better. This situation will make the relationship better. But the fact that you're not willing to meet her halfway, right? You're hearing it constantly and you feel that no, it's all about it's nagging to you. So
Well,
you need an outlet.
that's where counting and whatever because you can overdo it also, You know, if you're talking to him about certain things and you see he's pushing away, maybe you need to ease back because you see you're losing more now because now he don't even want to come home.
But
And
see,
not
the
only
thing is,
that, he's not gonna bring home the money because if he's gambling out, more than likely he's gonna lose.
but also, if I'm talking about something over a period of time and there's no change, right? After a while, I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. Just let things crash and burn. So
I'm not
it's
gonna
going to
agree. I'm
be,
not gonna agree. Gonna say because there's other things you can do than talk. So you can
like,
just jump. You can seek counseling
Yeah, but
You can't
counseling
just jump.
involves talking.
Yeah, but not you. Maybe you can do the talking, but somebody else can. Huh?
But okay, so
Sorry.
we go to counseling, and the same thing the counselor is saying is the same thing that I've
Well,
been saying
well, that
all
means
along.
you exhaust all avenues. You have already exhaust all avenues, but you have some people who just me talk 2 3 times and me done. Me no more talking. Me not talk to no counselor. Me not talk to no pastor. Me not talk to no bishop. Me not talk to no elder, and so forth. No, you do your part and take it all the way. So when it crash, you feel justified within yourself that you have done all that you can.
Mm,
And
okay.
so you see what I mean. So here, Mr. Carter is saying, and you see, he leave me out there for a long time, and now he come back in. He says that ordering lobster on the first date, second date, third date is way off, right? And I agree with that. Lobster for wife.
Okay, and on that note,
No, before you go on
I'm
that
not
note,
gonna even
let's look at what Sister Arlene said, and let's welcome Sister Barbara Johnson from the Barbara Johnson Show. Join Sister Barbara every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for 9 to 10 for the word, music, prayer, or if you need prayer, you join Sister Barbara every Saturday. She'll be on tomorrow. I think it's at 1 p.m. in the afternoon on her program. Just look out for Sister Barbara Johnson and join her tomorrow at 1 p.m. and Saturday at 9 a.m. You won't regret it. If you have a need, um, join her. If you need a few songs, join her. If you need a word, you're gonna get it over there.
Okay, so Miss Arlene says, "What?" Vice versa, Mr. Carter. The man coming home drunk and money spent off at the gambling table with his buddies could be her reason for lack of love and being frustrated with him, which causes yelling. He
Uh,
could be a habit prior to the relationship and not her fault, but he can't be spoken to with his habits.
no, but I guess Mr. Carter was answering to the first part earlier when you say that, or somebody say that because the man don't want to come home, and he go take gambling and whatever and so forth. So I don't think he's a gambler. He just yeah, just I'm all lose because I'm just a learn for gambling,
Well, no, she
Uh,
has a very
and
good point
I agree
too.
that's a valid point.
Yeah,
But
because he could have
also
been
the
a
also
gambler
the,
prior to being in the relationship, and the fact that he cannot he cannot deal with having a meaningful conversation pertaining to things that may be happening in the relationship. He uses gambling as a cop out.
yes, but what about when the man is a good man, and because okay, see Mr. Carter make a point there again. He said the woman can cause the man to come home drunk every night.
No, he wants to do that. He
No, no, no.
wants to do that.
You know, honestly, there are some men who don't want to come home.
And there are some women that don't want to come home either.
Well, yes, but we're not saying tit for tat. I'm saying that
No, 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 that's not tit for tat.
some
Just
men
as how
after
you
work then
said
beg the
some
boss.
men, just as how you say some men don't want to come home, some women don't want to come home either. That's not tit for tat.
Some men will ask the boss for 3 hours overtime free.
And
Don't pay
some
him.
women will do the same thing as well.
Okay.
Your point is?
No, we're gonna go. They're gonna start to ask my boss for 3 hours overtime and don't
Oh,
pay
I'm
me.
a, I'm a ask for four.
Sister Arlene said he caused himself to get drunk. Nobody.
Exactly. Nobody didn't put a gun to his head and say, well,
Oh,
let me drink a
Jesus.
gallon of or a liter of white rum or whatever it is,
Yeah.
Hennessy, whatever he wants to drink. He chooses to do so. But at the end of the day, what? If a woman order lobster on the first
No, no, no.
date,
Let me get that. Let me get that. Okay, it's all right. Okay, so give me your closing.
so in closing, I would say love and respect go hand in hand. We must always strive to show respect to our spouses, whether we're on good terms or not. Now, in a case where there's conflict, again, we come right back to that word communication, right? We need to address these things before it escalates. Now, if it's a case where we cannot resolve whatever is going on, then we seek professional counseling, providing that this relationship means a lot to you. Because, if you're on the defense or on the fence regarding the relationship, or if you're on the verge of leaving the relationship, it's pointless to get counseling because in your mind, you already made up in your mind that I don't want to be a part of this anymore. You know? So, what is the point of spending money to go counseling?
Okay, and I can't leave off this one. Um, Mr. Carter said if a woman order lobster on the first date, there won't be a second date. But Sister Patricia make a good point. She said she don't know how your pockets stay. Does she go ahead and order lobster? What else she's going to order the next time?
But you see, I
Lobster and
think
lobster bisque
no.
and
I
lobster to
think
go.
I think the point is being
There's
missing
no
here.
point. That's a very
No,
disrespectful
no.
sister.
The point is being missing. And let me go back to it. You
And
remember
you know,
brought
let me
this up.
stop it right there because you
No,
yourself,
no, no, no,
if
no,
if
no.
if if three of us go to church, sister, and I order chicken, and the church sister, I said I'm paid, and the church sister take the menu. Okay, first me I watch her to see me shy chicken up, and if I the deer side she there, and she order, waiter, how you do your lobster? What you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say anything. She wanna order lobster. Remember, you're the one that's treating us.
I'm treating you,
No, no, no,
and
no,
she
no.
coming along.
No.
I'm treating you, and she coming
No,
along.
no. You would not be taking me out and a church sister.
We're not taking you out. We go on a Bible study or something. All three of us will be coming back and hungry.
Okay, so let
This
me
is not
ask
a
you.
date.
Let me ask you this. So all three of us went out to
Right.
Bible studies,
Three of us hungry.
and right, and you decided to take us out to eat, and I ordered lobster, and she said, "Well, Sister Jackson, I think I'm gonna have what you're having," and I'm like, "Yeah, girl, you go ahead. My husband is paying."
No, well, if you- that might be a different that might be a different thing
How so?
because no, I would make she order first. I would make you order first. She have to order first.
No. I am the wife.
Yeah, but when we go
I'm
to,
gonna order first.
when we go when we go to the restaurant like with whatever, I said to the guy, "Oh, you do the chicken today?" I make sure I tell him no. Remember, I used to work at hotel. You know, chicken, with it, barbecue or you fry or you grill or you jerk. Look how much chicken. Look
What's
how
the
much choice
point?
she could have from chicken.
She do not eat chicken. She does not eat chicken.
Well, all a burger.
She don't eat beef. All she eats is fish and shrimp and lobster.
She could have a fish sandwich. She could have a fish sandwich.
For dinner? You
Of
taking her
course.
out to a restaurant and you want her to order a fish sandwich?
No, instead of if you don't eat fish, if you don't eat chicken, You eat fish sandwich.
She's gonna order a snapper dinner, a red snapper dinner. To be exact.
Sister Arlene is too bad.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying, Sister Arlene. I'm gonna hide the menu. I'm gonna go on the chicken side.
Or what he should do is say, "Well, you know what? Oh my God, I think I left my wallet. Let's do this another time."
Exactly. Exactly.
See that you don't want to pay for the ladies' lobster dinner.
Exactly. What my
Sheesh.
closing remark is within all of this is communication. Communication is based on two words, and it's love and respect. And love and respect come from the colors which I told you, pink and blue. And pink and blue, you have to be careful. But pink and blue will give you purple.
And that's the
But
headache.
based on how you look at it, it could be black and white.
Hey, hey.
So let's keep love and let's keep love in the relationship, and let's tighten up on respect in the relationship. Let's love your wife the way Christ loved the church, and wife, that's respect your husband the way Christ wants you to respect her. Thanks for staying with us tonight. Thanks for putting up with us. And we appreciate your time. We appreciate your presence for sticking with us every Tuesday night. And my name remains Fitzroy Jackson.
And I'm Susan Jackson, and we are
Chat with the Jackson.
Jacksons.
We said peace out. We said, let's try that again. We said peace
Peace out.
out. We love you,
And
but
God
God
loves you
loves
more.
you best. Good night.
If only we knew the God we serve. If only we knew our purpose on earth. We all have a calling.